All right, fat boy bikes. Interesting topic. They've become popular in the last few years. When I say fat boy bike, I mean bikes that have really big fat tires. And I'm not talking about 2-inch tires, 3-inch. I'm talking about a lot of times 3.5, 4-inch, 4.5-inch tires. These are really, really, really big tires. They've gotten the name fat bike or fat boy bike. You see it now across different types of bikes. Mountain bikes will use the fat tires. Cruiser bikes will use the fat tires. It's basically a different type of ride, different type of tire, adds kind of a beefy element to the bike. So we do now currently have the 630 in the barrel in a fat boy version. It's different from the existing model because it's got a 4-inch tire. And the 4-inch tire is pretty cool because it allows you to go on off-road. So if you want to take your cruiser, go on some off-road trails, things like that. A lot of times too, you can also ride on the sand with the fat boy bike version of a bike. But yeah, this is the fat boy bike category has become more and more popular over the last few years. And it just seems to be kind of a different look that a lot of people are liking. Fat boy bikes differ from all the other 630 bikes because of the tire size. That's the biggest distinguisher. The fat boy bike is going to be a tire at least 3.5 inches and up. All the other bikes in the 630 lineup are no more than 2 1/4 inch wide. That's our absolute widest tire, which is still in cycling world is a very wide tire. A 2 1/4 inch tire is a cruiser tire. Now, some mountain bike tires go a little bit wider than that, depending on the terrain and where they're being ridden. But a 3.5, 4-inch tire is, to put in simple terms, a really big tire. And the argument of do you need it, do you not need it, is really up to the rider and riding preference. It is going to be a little bit better on some bumpier terrain. It's going to allow you to go into some bigger crevasses and come out of those. But from an aesthetic standpoint and a component standpoint, that's going to be the biggest distinguisher. 630, although we're not experts in the fat boy bike genre, I can give you a couple tips on what to look for and how to buy it. So number one, when you're buying a fat boy bike and you're getting into this genre of the bigger tires, you want to pay attention to the tread. Because there's different tread types on the fat boy bikes, just like the normal bikes. And so if you're going to be doing primarily rocky terrain, make sure you're not getting a slick tread. You're getting a more rugged, industrial looking tread that can really withstand mountainous terrain. If you're going to be riding on paved surfaces and you want to go with the fat boy tire, I would say that it's going to create a lot more resistance. And be a little bit more difficult to pedal because it's just a bigger tire, more effort to rotate it around. So make sure you find a slick tread in that circumstance. Unless honestly all you're caring about is the look, then just buy whatever feels right to you. If riding and the actual ride of the bike is not important, then yeah, find whatever fat boy bike you like, however big size tire you want, whatever tread you want, and just go for it. But just know that that size tire is going to have some drastic effects on how easy or hard it is to ride in different circumstances.